Hi class, my name is Brittany Snowden and I am currently majoring in psychology and business education 6 through 12. My references for this is going to be Intro to Psychology from a Christian Worldview, author S. George B. Riley and R. Pfeiffer, second edition, 2023. And I'm also citing the survey from LU, School of Behavior Science and Research and Surveys, for the exploratory study on hope. So the first question, which was, does your score reflect your experience of hope? My score was a 287 out of 360, and I do think that that gives me a good idea of a broad range of hope when it came to certain questions. It put things into perspective for me that made me realize how much I actually do have high hopes for a lot of outcomes in my life and the circumstances that I endure, being able to come out of that with the hope of my future. The second question was, would your hope score be different if you took it a month ago or a month from now? I don't think it would have changed much. I do feel like had I taken it years ago, absolutely, or maybe even years from now, sure. The third question is, how well do you think the scale operationally defines hope? We know from the context of our textbook that operational, the definition is precise, exact parameters for measuring and manipulating variables. So, more questions could have been asked as far as mental state. A lot of things were based off of experience and everyday encounters, where I feel like mentally, as far as maybe even like childhood or things like the external factors, I do know that it said a couple of external factor questions, but I think it could have been a little bit more deeper with just the same amount of questions, not too many questions. And the fourth question is, why do you think hope is hard to measure? I personally don't think hope is hard to measure. I feel like it's simple. It's either you have a purpose over your life based off of what God tells us, or you don't. And it's either, do you like to be optimistic or pessimistic? I think it's always going to be a 50-50 chance of a coin, where you are either in optimism or you're in pessimism. And honestly, there's many different external factors that play into hope and how we perceive it. However, it could be as simple as a 50-50 coin. My name is Brittany Snowden, and I thank you all for listening. Have a good day.